Hey there, fight fans. Today in this video, Charles Oliveira has pissed off Beneil Dariush. According to Dariush, he will be going into this fight experiencing a very strong, dislike for Oliveira. Also later in this video, despite the fact that many fans consider Oliveira to be the favorite versus Dariush, many believe that Dariush does have the ability to defeat not only Oliveira, but also Islam Makhachev. Former interim UFC lightweight champ Justin Gaethje said that he believes that not only can Dariush beat Oliveira, but he could also knock out Makhachev.
I think I can knock him out. I think I can knock anybody out, obviously, with the power that I possess.
Gaethje also named the main difference between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev.
Oh, happy day!
And then later in the video, Conor McGregor has called for a ban on something that happened in the octagon, which he considers, pretty gross and rude. Recently, McGregor was so stunned by what he saw that he took to social media to express his, feelings. McGregor was also outraged by the stance of Justin Gaethje, who said that he would leave the UFC if McGregor gets a title shot after defeating Michael Chandler. So we're going to see if Conor even does have a chance to get a title shot, but before we kick off the video, we only have one request. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, so thank you very much in advance. The world of mixed martial arts has always been rife with emotions, rivalries, and competitive spirit. But when personal emotions are stirred, it can make for an even more interesting and intense showdown. And that is precisely what is happening with the upcoming bout between Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush. Now, despite the absence of a visible conflict with Charles Oliveira, according to Beneil Dariush, he will be going into the fight with a very, pissed off attitude. I won't lie, I'm angry with Charles. We were supposed to have this fight at the beginning of March, and right now I should be relaxing and spending time with my child. Instead, I'm now training, recovering, eat right, lose weight, and still trying to spend time with my child. I will not deny it, this all makes me very angry. Now, a few days earlier, Oliveira had announced that he would be hunting his opponent during the entire fight, but Dariush believes that he will win with a dominant victory. The fight plan has to be perfect. If we go all 3 rounds, he won't be able to do anything. I will win every second, every position, and I will dominate the entire fight. This is my plan. I believe I will finish it earlier, but I am focused on 3 rounds. Now remember that a potential lightweight contender fight between Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush is set to take place on May 6th at UFC 288 in Newark, New Jersey. Although many fans are considering Charles Oliveira to be the favorite, numerous fighters believe that Dariush can defeat Charles Oliveira. For instance, UFC fighter Corey Sandhagen thinks that Dariush is capable of not only defeating Oliveira, but also Islam Makhachev, saying, I think Beneil Dariush will win the fight with Makhachev. I sincerely believe that he can be one of those who will defeat Islam. I think Justin Gaethje can also beat Makhachev, Sandhagen said. Former interim UFC lightweight champ Justin Gaethje also agrees with Sandhagen and believes that he could beat Makhachev and even knock him out. Obviously, there would be a lot of fighting in our fight. First of all, you will need to develop endurance in order to fight comfortably. I think I can knock out Makhachev. Justin Gaethje also named off the main difference between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev, saying, I think they're very similar. I think the biggest difference is that Islam's been finished. He's lost a fight. He's been finished. And so that aura of invincibility is there, but it's not based on 100% facts like Khabib had. I think that is the biggest difference. So what do you guys think about that? Leave your thoughts down in the comments, and moving on. Now, Conor McGregor has called for a ban on a particular practice that happens in the octagon that he personally finds rather distasteful. According to McGregor, the UFC should be forbidding fighters from blowing their noses while in the octagon, and impose a point deduction as a penalty if you violate that rule. The former UFC double champ attended a bantamweight match between Marlon Vera and Corey Sandhagen, but was left with a pretty negative impression after witnessing the fighters blow their noses. McGregor was so taken aback by the sight that he took to social media during the fight to express his astonishment, saying, "One gullier of a spit and 2 snot rockets each nostril just now from both fighters at the end of the 4th. It's a ridiculous habit some people have. It should be abolished via threat of point deduction. There should be no spitting or snot rockets permitted in the octagon whatsoever. Should be a point deduction." Now, as you can imagine, Vera and Sandhagen are not the only UFC fighters that have ever done this in the cage. It is clear that fighters do need to clear their noses and throats in order to be able to breathe properly. However, I can't help but agree with Conor. I mean, don't they have towels in their corners for that purpose? But as McGregor and Michael Chandler prepare to face off in the Ultimate Fighter finale, Gaethje has expressed his displeasure at the possibility of McGregor getting a title shot if he were to beat Chandler. Gaethje's vocal disapproval has been met with scorn from McGregor, who then took to social media to berate Gaethje's own record and his intelligence, saying, "The brainless fool got a title fight after one victory over Chandler, and he says he'll leave if I follow the same path. Typical Gaethje with his bird-brained mentality. Idiot. 2 attempts to fight for the title, 0 victories." Now, as fans and pundits weigh in on the McGregor-Gaethje feud, the issue does raise some broader concerns about how title shots are determined and whether personal rivalries should be playing a role in deciding the contenders. While some argue that McGregor's star power may unduly influence his chances at a title shot, others maintain that his skills and past achievements, well, those should be considered as well. But it remains to be seen if the UFC decides to go for it. Meanwhile, fans are looking forward to the outcome of the McGregor-Chandler fight in the Ultimate Fighter and the possible implications for the fighters' careers and overall the lightweight division. So as we await the unfolding of those exciting events, please rest assured that we will keep you updated on all of the happenings in the world of MMA. All you need to do is hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to ensure that you don't miss out on our next video. So, thank you so very much for watching.